Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for giving me the opportunity to take part in the government's address. Now, we have seen lots of debate has been going on, and we have seen lots of subjects has been discussed in this government's address, from the events as well as from the opposition bench. But I thank you, the governor, for addressing some achievement and the plans from the government. But I have seen some failures of the government as well as, which is a very important subject in the state as well. First, I would like to discuss regarding the failures of address to agricultural sector. Previously, we have discussed regarding the preemption policy and implementations of the agricultural sector. Just now, this morning only, we have discussed how we implement the system that we are promoting the agricultural sector. Since we know agriculture is the backbone of Indian economy, even in our state also, mostly we depend on agriculture sector. Now, if you see the incentives in the programs, flagship program of the center, that is focus. Though just they are giving away the 5,000 each for the farmers, but they are not also not receiving equally. But what I just want to highlight in this sector that government should do something. The government of Meghalaya state government, the government, but they should do something to campaign for the loss. Because I just want to highlight in my area, most of the people in my area, that means support, depends on the arcanut plantations. But we have seen last 2 years, the whole area of this area cannot dry up. That means bud rot, we call it bud rot. They got sickness from some diseases as well. And I think our Honorable Chief Minister also last year they have went to Dwarabanda, and on the way he might have seen some measure that arcanut destructions of the arcanut plantation in my area. So if the government should do something for the agriculture sector, that the incentives should be given for them as well. And they come up for me for their health, and the survey has been made as well regarding this factor. I think these issues, this bud rot and disease, I think it's occurred not only in my constituency, in the whole of Meghalaya. I have seen from the Masinam as well from the border area, that happens in every area. Therefore, I urge upon the government to make some incentive package, economic package for them as well, so that they can come up with the ideas, so that they can do something new beginning. Now, I just want to discuss about the education sector as well. We see lots of problems are going on in the entire state of Meghalaya. I remember, if I'm not mistaken, in my area, that means in entire South Gorhas, there is no divisional school education officer, no sub-divisional school education officer, no social education organizers, no lady social education organizers. I remember, to streamline the education system, at least we need some organizers. But on 16 February 2021, Diesel has conducted the screening of teachers who wanted to opt for SI, SEO, and LESO. But after almost 1 year, on 8 February 2022, screening result was declared, but no appointment and placement was given to the selected SI, SEO, LESO, and district science supervisor till that. This is very embarrassing position for the state of Meghalaya as well. In the entire area of Meghalaya, especially for South Gorhas, the loss of vacancies are lying vacant in many districts and subdivisions of Meghalaya, whereas it has affected the education system, and they are without monitoring officers. Most affected district is South Gorhas, Bakmara, as there is no district education officer, no subdivisional officer, SI, LESO, SEO. There is only one district science supervisor in the entire South Gorhas district. Just imagine. Since this is a top priority of the government should do something for the people, for the benefits of the people. Because this is we have to give value education for the people of our young generations. This is what is happening in the state of Meghalaya. The more important thing is that we have to see the fight of the SSC teacher also. See how they are struggling. They're doing the dharna. Every month, like almost every year, they're doing some. They're just asking the government to do something. Actually, this is their rights to get the salary. Areas also 5 months pending salaries, they have not been given. So I urge upon the government of today to kindly consider for them as well, because without the education system, without infrastructure system, then we cannot go forward for the future. Moreover, I just want to highlight in the education system, there is no infrastructure. Regarding the regional administration, see, in my constituency alone, more than 65 numbers of teachers, schools, primary schools, and upper primary school has been damaged, dilapidated. The conditions, they're asking me sometimes to give the CIG seats for help, for any financial assistance. But the thing is that we have to do something for the future of our state. There is no infrastructure. Even we have seen also the last 5 years, the subdivision also created in the support. But till now, no infrastructure has been given. Not only the support, but any other areas has been they're not receiving the infrastructure. This is the most important thing, that without the infrastructure, we cannot carry on our work. We cannot do something which is very important for the state of Meghalaya. Now, let me come to the border area development program. Last time, one of my colleagues, Honorable MLA from Songar Siju, he claimed that more than 700 crores has been sanctioned for the short corridors. But I see only 2 years before, we have not received last consecutive 2 years BADP program. Till now also we have not received. Entire Meghalaya did not receive the border area development program till now. But what is happening in the state of Meghalaya? Before we received from the housing department as well, from every block, number of CIG seats for 500, 600. But now, if we compare, I'm not comparing, but if we see, because this government have to do something for the good cause of the people of the interested of Meghalaya. Now let me come to the most important part of the system. That means when we talk about the system of agriculture, agriculture is the backbone of our country. So we have to see some certain ideas, innovative ideas, to focus on special things. I remember one thing, when we come here as a Legislative Assembly, a member of Legislative Assembly, we are mean for the people and for the people of our state. So I urge upon the government to see all these aspects of the development aspects in agriculture sector, education sector, as well as general administration sector. And I believe some compensation has to be, incentives should be given to the farmers as well, as we have discussed regarding that matter in the early in the 0 hour. So I urge upon the Chief Minister also, kindly look into this matter. With this few word, I resume my seat.